Hello, welcome back to Rural Marketing class. In our today's topic, we'll discuss about social marketing. So be clear, you should not get confused between social marketing and social media marketing. What we are discussing is not social media marketing; it is social marketing. Marketing for a good social cause. For a social cause is social marketing. So we are promoting something which does something good for the society is social marketing. We are marketing for the society, right? So if you go for exact definition of social marketing is the systematic application of marketing along with the other concepts and techniques to achieve a specific behavioral goal for a social goods. This is important. What it is a systematic application of marketing, but along with the other concepts and techniques to achieve a specific behavioral goals. That behavioral goals are for a social goods. There is a small difference between the commercial marketer and social marketer, commercial marketing and social marketing. What is the difference? The commercial marketing aims at creating customer by influencing him. It is also actually to change the behavior of the prospective customer. But what is the purpose there is to create a customer by influencing his behavior. But social marketing aims at influencing clients to create a change in behavior. Same, like here also we are trying to influence the behavior, here also we are trying to influence the behavior, but in the social marketer, the behavior by reducing a negative behavior. If there is any negative behavior in the target audience, we are trying to reduce it, right? For example, prevent alcohol consumption of alcohol is one negative behavior. So by advertising this preventing alcohol, you are trying to make them to reduce their negative behavior. That means to reduce the consumption of alcohol. Right? So that is social marketing. What are the focal points in social marketing? Social marketing is a complex process. It is an intellectual process. It requires understanding the people. It requires inducing some initiatives and modifying the environment of behaviors. So, if we go on discussing about these focal points, we should discuss about target audience. This is about identifying the target groups and put them at the center of every decision. The social marketing begins and ends with the target audience only. In order to influence this target audience, understand their behaviors and the reasons behind these behaviors. Our target audience are these people. Whatever the decision we are making, we should make center of this target audience. Every decision should be this audience centric. And understand why these target audience are behaving in that negative way. The reason behind this negative behavior should be understood first. For example, in a particular geographical area, the women are not educated. So our target audience is women or maybe girl child, because already women are not educated, and even the present girls are also not going for schools, not going to schools for studies. So we have to target them, and we have to understand why the people are not encouraging girls for the studies, right? Then take the action, right? What is the action? Action is the process of heightening awareness, shifting their attitudes, and strengthening knowledge relevant to desired behavior. If we go with the same example, what is the action that we have to do in order to influence this target audience? We have to influence them. For that, we should make some actions, right? Or we should do something. What is that? In our example, maybe we'll try to educate them. We'll try to give some knowledge about what are the advantages of studies, especially if what the girls can achieve if they also go for studies. We can show them some kind of achievements by various women, those who achieved because of studies. So such kind of actioning leads to make awareness in the people about study is essential for not only boys but also for girls, not only for gents but also for the women, right? So by influencing them, by doing such kind of corrective actions, we can shift their attitudes. Then another focal point is another focal point is exchange. The change in behavior, that means it implies giving up certain behaviors or modifying an old behavior or accepting a new one. In our present example, change in their behaviors. Earlier, their behavior was girls should not be sent to schools, but with our action, they changed. They are, now they are willing to send their children, girl childs, to send to schools. But this change in attitudes happens when only there is a positive gain that adequately compensates the loss of the old behavior, right? We should tell them like what are the benefits if we do this action, and these benefits, they feel they should feel that these benefits are more than what they will lose by changing their behavior, right? For example, earlier they are sending their children, maybe the girl children, to school and to works. So now we are telling them to send to schools, not to the works. So they should feel that if they send the children to schools, they will earn a lot of money when they will get placed in any job. They should feel that, then only they will send them. Or else they may feel like, no, now we are earning 100 rupees per day, right? She is earning 100 rupees per day, and if she goes there, she will need to lose this 100 rupees per day. That means 3000 rupees per month. So they may think in that way. So we have to show them like what are the benefits of changing the behavior. Then only this exchange happens. And then competition is a one important focal point. It is not the competition between two people, it is the competition between good and bad. Always there will be a struggle, right? Always there will be two options, good and bad, every time. So what is to be chosen? There will be a competition between these two. The bad always motivates to choose it. Bad always motivates the person to choose the bad only. But the people who can avoid choosing this bad will get the good results. For example, if you are hungry when you are outside, you will be motivated to have some junk food. Right? That is a bad thing, of course, right? But it competes with the native food. It competes with the home food. So that is why there is a competition. This competition is intensified and rationalized by participating organizations and peer pressures. But if we take, for example, Pepsi motivates or promotes lifestyle soft drinks and fast foods. Friends may encourage a college student to drink alcoholic beverages. This is an example also. But how the person is good in choosing the decision, in choosing the right thing is the important thing. But always there will be a competition. That is the focal point we have to focus on in order to market this social cause. There will be few strategic questions that should be arised while dealing with this social marketing. What are they? First, identification of the social problem, what we are going to fight with. There are many number of things, especially at this moment. A lot of promotion has happened about these precautions to be taken to prevent this COVID-19, right? In order to fight with this corona, what are the precautions to be taken? That is the social marketing. A lot of televisions are promoting it, and even when we call to any others also, we can, instead of hearing this ringtone, nowadays we hear this precautions of COVID-19, right? So for that, first the thing is we have to identify whether we are would like to fight with COVID-19, or there are many number of things like prevent child labor, prevent alcohol. There are many other good things, right? So first we will identify the problem, like where there is the problem, and then in order to find this solution, we'll go for the next steps. And for this problem, what we have to do is design the actions that best address the problem. What are the actions that we must take in order to solve the social problem? Then identify the people to be influenced. All the time, the problem is not solved by dealing with the people, those who have the problem. Sometimes we have to target some other people, right? For example, let us take child labor. We should not focus and make the actions towards this child or children. We have to make the actions, we have to design all the strategies to influence the parents, or to the people, those who are using these children as labor. So that is why identify the people that whom we are going to influence, and knowing the benefits expected by the audience. Prevent alcohol. Okay, if they prevent the alcohol, what would be the benefits for them, right? We have to know that in advance, and recognizing how much audience trusts. If you say, for example, if you tell to the people, those who consume alcohol a lot, if you tell them, like, if you can forget using this alcohol, you can go to works and you can earn a lot of money, and you can make your children better. Such kind of things, if said by any people also, any kind of people also, they do not trust and they do not take care of all these things. there should be some other way, right? So that is why in this question what we are asking ourselves is to recognize how much the audience trusts and compare your offer with the expectations of audience, what they are expecting and what we are offering them. Compare these two, right? Determine the frequency and source of intervention. So how many times we have to meet them, and from where actually we can get the information, and where actually from where they should get the information. Integrate a variety of interventions. So integrating a variety of interventions. So all the actions that what we are going to take have to be integrated, and all the actions should be focused on one purpose, should be focused on the goal, should be focused on this social cause, and all the things should not be deviated from each other. So they should be integrated, and then it is important to find out the availability of resources and deciding whether to carry out the strategy alone or with partnerships. If it is a good cause and which we cannot do it alone, then sometimes it is necessary to join with some others as partnership. There are many good causes. For example, earlier we have seen that prevent AIDS, HIV. So various firms together with partnerships they promoted a lot at that moment, right? So such kind of partnerships are necessary sometimes. So we'll also try to discuss about some national rural health mission campaigns as examples of our social marketing. What is this national rural health mission? The National Rural Health Mission aims at providing accessible, affordable, effective, accountable, and reliable health care to all the citizens, and in particular to the proper and vulnerable sections of the population, particularly about to the poor and vulnerable sections of the population. A wide range of campaigns are being implemented by states to address identified needs in the healthcare services. So, if we take few as examples, we can discuss about these things. Safe motherhood. So, in Gujarat, there was a scheme, Chiranjeevi Yojana. Right? Chiranjeevi Yojana in Gujarat. Similarly, in West Bengal, Ayushmati was the scheme that we can take for these examples. In Delhi, there was an initiative taken by Mamta Friendly Hospital, and in Uttar Pradesh, Saubhagyavati was the scheme. So, all these schemes are designed under the public private partnership model to benefit women belonging to the below poverty line. The aim is to provide emergency obstetric care and transport services to these below poverty line women. Right? Safe Motherhood is the national campaign. It was done with public private partnerships, and I've given you various schemes in various states, right? So, whatever, but ultimately they are aimed at providing good health care to the BPL category of women. Next, family planning. United States Agency for International Development. United States Agency for International Development. This is an institution, its funds implements a campaign called Bindas Bowl. Bindas Bowl was the scheme. It was campaigned in about 9 states. The campaign has been designed to promote the use of condom. An integrated communication and marketing approach has been used for the campaign. Various celebrities even involved in the mass media campaigns. They used innovative distribution approaches in order to reach the retailers. And one more scheme was there, Adarsh Dampati Samman. It was in Uttar Pradesh to encourage family planning behavior among men. Men who follow the two child norm and who have opted for male sterilization are considered as role models under this scheme. 500 rupees was awarded to the men every year per a sub-center according to this Adarsh Dampati Saman scheme. Right? It is about family planning. And the third social cause done by this NRHM is child care. So there are number of schemes in various states, like for example, Kano Parbona, the scheme in West Bengal. The aim of this scheme is to low birth weight by transforming the good practices of mothers with healthy children across the community. The scheme tries to improve feeding practices of mothers. Similarly, there is another scheme, Panchamrit, in Rajasthan. Immunization is one of the 5 services covered under this Panchamrit scheme. In Maharashtra, there was scheme Ankur project. It was about to provide care for the newborn babies at home, right? So maybe to encourage the mothers to feed the children, and maybe by providing some care to the newborn babies. But whatever here, all the schemes are aimed at child care, right? And another good cause or social cause is adolescent reproductive health. Sahitya Youth Friendly Project in Uttar Pradesh is an example for this. Sahitya Youth Friendly Project is a program that aims to educate out of school girls on contrast the sexual health. Training is important to the girls at youth information centers under this Sahitya Youth Friendly Project scheme. Another one is healthcare. Sahiti Bachpan Kiosk is one example of this healthcare campaigning. Sahiti Bachpan Kiosk. So it is to provide the use of oral rehydration salts for treating diarrhea. The program has been implemented in about 33 towns across 8 states in North India. That is the best example for this healthcare campaigns. And there are many healthcare campaigns. Even now, what everyone is doing is healthcare, right? Maintain hygiene, wash your hands, very frequently, at least 20 seconds each time. All these are for healthcare, right? Not only in Telangana, across the country and across the globe. Nowadays, healthcare campaigning is going on. So, no need of much explanation for this. And service delivery. Different transportation modes are used in order to access various places. These include mobile health clinics, mobile health clinics. So, it used to operate in about 7 states. Mobile boat clinics were there, mobile helicopter services were there, and floating dispensaries were there in Maharashtra. So all these are you know for the purpose of delivering healthcare services, and the people are able to get the services at the convenient places. That means we are providing or we are delivering the service to the people. Right? So these are the campaigns actually which are done by this National Rural Health Mission. Thank you.